This is almost unbelievable. This simple workshop in Peshawar, Pakistan, produces sturdy, durable woven iron beds using only a few primary machines. Their selection of materials is excellent. Take iron sheets, for example. They are one of the raw materials used to make iron beds. The craftsman first places them on a cutting machine, where the upper blade trims them into long strips, making them easier to process in subsequent steps. If you guessed right, these iron sheets are made from oil drums bought for $5 per kilogram and then flattened. To speed up the overall production process, the craftsman stacks several sheets of iron together and places them under a press to shape them, making the sheets look like iron pipes. This process is relatively straightforward, requiring only careful control of the angle and position of the sheets during pressing. Once the basic shape emerges, the craftsman welds a tapered iron pipe to one end of the arch. This step is primarily to facilitate the next stage of stretching and shaping. After welding, the welded joint is inserted into the interface, with the other end clamped tightly. The interfaces are drawn closer together by pulling both ends of the sheet. The craftsman's task is to weld these connected points, creating a complete, seamless iron pipe. Once welding is completed, the pipe undergoes a cold drawing process. During cold drawing, the pipe is stretched through a mold to reduce size while increasing precision. The pipe undergoes plastic deformation in a cold state, achieving the desired dimensions and shape. Once the cold drawing is finished, the craftsman uses cutting equipment to remove the welded parts at the top. Since the frame of an iron bed is curved, the next step is to shape the iron pipe. The areas that need bending are heated and annealed to make the shaping process more accessible. This prevents the pipe from tearing during the subsequent bending process. After annealing, the next step is to shape the bed frame. The craftsman places the iron pipe into a bending machine, where the one straight steel pipe is bent into two arcs. Since the bed frame is assembled from iron pipes, the connection points must be carefully trimmed to meet the required specifications. With everything ready, the process moves to the welding and assembly stage. The connection points for assembly are pre-designed to ensure that each bed frame is uniform in size and shape. The craftsman only needs to use welding equipment to weld these points securely. The frame structure is solid, and the precise welding technique ensures the bed frame's load-bearing capacity and safety. Once the welding is complete, the frame is ready. However, to achieve perfection, the craftsman meticulously sands down any welding splatters to remove burrs and uneven surfaces. To prevent rust and oxidation, the surface of the bed frame is coated with anti-rust paint. After 8 hours of sun exposure, the frame is ready for weaving. This process requires experience and skill to keep the bed surface elastic and comfortable. Some iron beds use weaving techniques to create the bed surface, with fiber ropes woven into various patterns and textures on the frame. This weaving technique is aesthetically pleasing and provides some elasticity and breathability. The unique aspect of iron bed production in Pakistan lies in its combination of traditional craftsmanship with modern technology, resulting in practical and beautiful furniture. Some iron beds combine weaving and welding techniques, retaining woven beds' traditional beauty and breathability, while enhancing the frame's load-bearing capacity and stability. Additionally, Pakistani iron beds emphasize attention to detail, with features such as non-slip designs at the corners and decorative patterns on the headboard, showcasing the meticulous craftsmanship of the artisans. Once the weaving is complete, the iron bed, handcrafted by skilled artisans in Pakistan, is finished. So, what do you think of this manufacturing process? If you were to score it out of 100, what would you give it?